Happy New Year. Welcome to the channel. It's Crypto Alex here with the first video of the new year. First video on this channel as well, so welcome. I've been involved with crypto for quite a while now, and after a great year we had last year with Bitcoin, I thought it'd be quite fun this year to do a challenge for myself, try and replicate that, investing in a number of other cryptos and trying to do 10 times again this year. Now I know that's quite an ambitious challenge, but I hope it's a bit of fun. Starting with $1,000, aiming to turn that into $10,000. Quite a small amount of money, accessible to most people, so I'm sure a lot of people are doing similar challenges to this, so hopefully a bit of fun, and so yeah, let's get started. So as part of this challenge, I've decided to set myself some rules. So number one, must invest in at least 5 cryptos, and by that I mean once the entire $1,000 is invested, that must be spread across 5 different investments. Number two, one of those 5 investments has to be in an ICO. Can be more, but at least one has to be in an ICO. Number 3, any investment that's made has to be held for a period of at least 14 days. So no day trading, this is an investing strategy, so at least 14 days it has to be held for. It can be held for the entirety of the year if it makes sense, but at least 14 days. And rule number 4 is that the money that is not invested, i.e. the dry powder, is held in Bitcoin, so that will increase at whatever Bitcoin does over the year. I think no one expects Bitcoin again to do 10 times again this year. It'd be fantastic if it did, but I think that's highly unlikely. So if you look in the description below, what I've included in there is a link to a spreadsheet. Quite a simple spreadsheet. You just see what cryptos we're holding, what we bought them at, and then you can see at whatever point in time how the value is appreciated. Now for this as well, the exchange I use is Binance, and I buy my Bitcoins on Coinbase normally. Links to both of those are in the description below as well. My plan with this is to do monthly update videos. So every month we'll check in with the portfolio, see how the value is appreciated and track it from there. But as well as that, I plan to do additional videos when I see a new opportunity to invest in, whether that be an ICO or whether that be another crypto. When I think an interesting opportunity arises, I'll also release a video updating everyone on that as well. So if you're interested in following that, hit subscribe and turn on post notifications as well, so you get notified as soon as the video is uploaded. So if you're doing a similar challenge, if you're doing the same investments, you can follow that in real time. So I plan to, as well as this video series, I plan to make a number of other videos as well. I'm going to do weekly videos looking at new tokens, new cryptos, my thoughts on those, reviewing those, be looking at platforms, exchanges, my thoughts and views on those, as well as ICOs that are upcoming and what my thoughts are on those. If there's something you'd love to see a video on, whether it be a crypto, an exchange, a platform, a lending platform, let me know in the comment section below, it'd be great to hear. So, let's get started. So I decided initially to invest 50% of the portfolio on day one. So that's $500 of $1,000 we have available. And I broke that up into 3 investments, 20% into Icon, 10% into Salt, and 20% into IOTA. Now I plan to do videos giving you an overview of exactly what each of those cryptos are, but I think they're all quite exciting opportunities. Icon is a decentralized smart contract platform, quite comparable to Neo. Salt is a crypto lending business, and they recently launched their platform just after Christmas. And IOTA is an alternate blockchain using something called the Tangle. It doesn't have miners, and it doesn't have the scalability issues that often people use as criticism against Bitcoin. So in the description below, I've also linked the white papers to all of those projects, but I will in due course upload videos giving my fuller thoughts on those. And so if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll be able to see those when they're uploaded. So I've only invested 50% of the portfolio at this point in time. So that leaves me with a further 50% to invest. And as part of the rules, one of those has to be in an ICO, and it has to be in at least 2 more cryptos. There's some that I think are really interesting at this point in time. Neo I really like, Amis Go I really like. I think there's a lot of, a lot of the privacy coins will be very interesting going into this year, so really going to look into there and find 1 or 2 privacy coins that will have a good angle for this year. So I've been planning this challenge for a while now, and I've had my list of initial investments I was going to make planned for quite a while as well. And in that list it did include Ripple. I do really like Ripple. I hold it myself, and I think it definitely is going to have a positive 2018. However, one of my concerns is that really a lot of this price increase is based on possible rumours of it being listed on Coinbase, and you know, the impact that could have on valuation in the short term is quite material. So at this point in time I haven't invested in Ripple. I'll wait to see how that plays out, see how the price stabilises and how it plays out. And I may well in the future in this challenge invest in Ripple. And as part of this challenge, the portfolio will include both more established cryptos, such as the ones we currently have in the portfolio, as well as less well-known cryptos. And I think it'll be quite interesting finding some of these tokens, assessing them, and I'll create videos that are more comprehensive videos reviewing those, and hopefully finding some that can do really, really well in 2018. As part of this, I'd really love to hear what your thoughts are for 2018. What you think crypto is going to do. What are your favourite cryptos? What ICOs are coming up that you think are really worth looking at and really worth getting involved in? Would really love to hear everything, so please let me know in the comment section below. Would love to get involved in conversations and hear your thoughts. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you found it interesting. Remember, in the description below, you'll find links to all the white papers for the cryptos we've invested in, plus the exchanges I use, plus how I buy my Bitcoins. So if you'd like to follow the progress we have on this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, then you'll be updated whenever we upload a new video, whether that be as part of this challenge, a new investment, updating on how we get on a monthly basis, or whether it be on different series I'm doing, such as looking at new cryptos, looking at upcoming ICOs, and reviewing different platforms and how I've got on with those and what my thoughts are. So thanks again for watching. See you next time.